Let me show you.
No, I was not.
Let me show you.
Hello, we are live and I'm being abused by my husband.
Let me show you.
I'm Sally K. And this is James. Listen and Love, and he is insane.
I'm a battered husband.
OMG.
She just assaulted me.
He
before.
complains. Y'all just don't know. And fusses over everything. Okay, ladies, how many of y'all, when y'all husband got a little something on, don't y'all kind of like pick their nose? See, look at you. Like I really hurt you by trying to help you.
Yeah, that's real gentle compared to what you did before the camera came on.
What I do?
He was like, baby, something, you know.
No, I didn't.
You did too.
Hey, Tanya. Oh, my God. This one right here.
She heavy-handed.
He's soft.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, Mom. He's soft, Mom.
Hey, you call me what you want. That was rough.
When next time that you had little boogies or crusties or something on your face, nose, eyes, or whatever, I won't say nothing.
You know, okay. Just use a gentle touch next time.
What's up, B West? Man, we was trying to get here like for real before time, but traffic's crazy. How come everywhere you turn they doing some kind of construction?
Highway 57 is under construction.
Hey, Dory. I'm so glad to see y'all. Yay!
Look darkened.
It does look dark in here. I thought so too. You think it's the blinds?
No.
It is kind of dark.
dark.
We'll try to find a cool space from now on. So, okay, you're just tuning in. Hey, Miss Tanya Brown. What's going on? So this week, we're kind of following up from last week. Last week was a special Wisdom Wednesday. I just be kind of making up names as I go. Hey, Kaka. Hey, Rhonda. Oh, my gosh. Is this the way I'm going to be able to see my fam? You see, I do 1,000,001 things. Oh, my gosh. I miss you. Hey, Lynn. How are you? Maybe you're supposed to say hi to our people. Y'all give us some hearts. Y'all, you know.
I can't see that far. I need my glasses.
You need your glasses.
I can't.
Well, okay. So last week, we did this special Wisdom Wednesday because, hey, y'all, because we were behind on doing the regular Wisdom Wednesday, which is a 2-minute little word of the day or the week that I'll give. And it worked out really well because Babes here was able to join me. And we, from time to time, we do videos, and it's really fun and cool. What's up, Mila? My cousin. Hi, Nikita. How are you? You get to see the other side of me. Kind of the fun side of me. This one right here, y'all. Pray for me.
Y'all have no idea.
How we been together this long?
Y'all have no idea.
So anyway, we will do videos from time to time, but you know, we really recognize that it's the season for us people, hey Boogie, to start talking about relationships. Now, yes, we're married 18 years last Monday. We've been together for over 20 years. And so we're kind of in that category now of seasoned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely
I can't believe it. So I know for me personally, James and I have talked about how we wish our senior couples would have given advice. You know, hey Cece, prior to us getting married, hey Tiana. That's another one, been married longer than us. Mm-hmm. Tiana and Jerome, y'all been longer than us. So y'all gonna join us one of these days. Tiana, are you working? We just might invite you to join us live today. Okay, sorry, because I jumped back and forth. Sally. Tiana, you see how he's talking about you?
And you know, Sally.
We only got 30 minutes. Okay.
I had to do it to you. Sorry.
You had to do it. Okay. So she said, "Oh, we." So the purpose of this is, you know, we want to be able to share real talk. So that's why, you know, it was kind of like a God thing. At the end of last week's show, James said something about listen and love, and it stuck because really, a real healthy relationship, a healthy marriage, the first thing you really do need to do is listen. Learn to listen. And people think it's love. Love is important. Mm-hmm. You have to have love, but we have to learn to listen as well as have love. So right now the show is called Listen and Love with me, Sally K. And who are you?
James.
He's just like, just James. We will do this the last Friday of every. That's so wrong.
What?
The last Monday of every month. So the next one will be in November. Let me see your calendar. So, and we'll kind of remind y'all along the way. What was really cool is that from last week, people actually sent us questions, comments, suggestions for the next show. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Chrissy. What's the last Monday of the month?
27th.
Hey, cousin.
November 27th.
Hey, Sean. So November 27th. It is the last Monday of the month. I am praying you're off work.
We can figure that out right quick, too.
So maybe we shouldn't even give a time right now. I love you too, Ralph. Hey, Yolanda. Okay, he gonna look at his schedule. We really should have had this in order, right? Well, I guess for me it is in order.
Yeah, that takes, some
right, because we don't want to keep
the authenticity out of it. We don't want to sit here and be like, so polished that it seems fake.
Right, that's another thing about our show. It will never be edited. I'm really going to say never because I want to stick to that. You're going to get the real us. So don't worry about us doing the show, going in the editing booth and making it all perfect. Yeah, what you see is what you get. Even when we go further. So anyway, Monday, November, what? It's the 4th
27th.
Monday of the month. The next one will be on the 27th. And he's working.
So we have to
I can't have a show by
We
myself.
have to do it early.
Y'all want to do it earlier?
Either that or
Hey, Dwayne.
or the 29th. It's my first day off after that.
Okay, we'll talk about it. So we don't have to work out the schedule. How about that?
Yeah.
So, okay, let's get into today. So from last week, y'all really responded. Out of last week, we have a solid show for real. Like, it wasn't like we just did one thing and was like, okay, we think we're the bomb and we're going to do this. No, we've been doing this for a while anyway. Mm-hmm. But we're just making it solid. But the other thing that came out of it is, hey, sis. Hey, Mika. Hey, Steve. Okay, Steve.
Nathan.
We're not going to be doing a lot of preaching and stuff. Steve had the nerve to say as long as we don't be doing too much preaching.
Too much preaching. That's where you lose
That's
me.
where you lose me. Well, hallelujah, Steve. Hallelujah. I am a child of the great king.
Yeah, that's his
That's
cackle.
Steve. They do Steve again. We love you, Steve. Okay. So, out of last week, out of, just constantly doing these type of things. Steve, is that you cackling?
Is that
cackling.
He said it.
From that, we want you to know.
Yeah, we. Go ahead.
We want you to know that we are in the very, very, very early stage of planning a couples retreat. I wish I could hear the thing that would say, ah. Y'all, is that cool? A couples retreat? Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, like he not even acting. This how he is for real, and this how I am for real. So my good friend Denny was like, we need to do y'all should do a couples retreat. And I was like, let's do it. She's like, let's do it. So we haven't been able to get together with Denny, but James and I did start talking and thinking about some ideas and getting some stuff together. And so hopefully we'll be able to get with Denny soon to finalize the details. But just know, in 2018, a couples retreat is in the works.
Mm-hmm.
So, in response to last week, there were 3 things I think we pulled out of all the different questions and stuff that people sent us. One was, as a man, as a husband, who do you talk to when your family is far away? So, for example, we live close to my family.
Mm-hmm.
Your family is in, close proximity. So, and that's usually how it is. The couple typically moves closest to the wife's family.
Mm-hmm. Or
they move away together. So one of the questions was, as a man, as a husband, who do you talk to when your family isn't in close proximity? All that you as a husband would be your wife's family. What do y'all think? Hey, Jennifer, that's question 1. Question 2, how much of your business should you allow your family to be in?
Very little.
Should you let your family and friends in your business? And the last one, which I was like, ooh, I hope we have time to get into this. Should you be friends with your ex?
It depends.
Depends on what?
If you have kids.
What they got to do with anything? Oh, well.
You gotta have some kind of.
Hey, Carla. Okay, take kids out of it.
Okay.
No
Well,
kids. Like, right. I mean, if you got kids, then you have to have a relationship. Or it would be nice to have a relationship with your ex. We're not going to talk about kids right now because this person didn't say nothing about kids.
Okay, well, no.
Why we jump straight to answering that question?
I don't know. It's the last one.
It's the last one, okay.
Because you looked at me, I felt like you was asking me what I thought, so I thought I was going to answer.
How about you answer?
Hey, if I want your opinion, I will give it to you.
Desante, no, is with us again. We must get you at the perfect time.
Who? Oh, Desante.
Did this your break or something at work? If so, yay. Okay, so we're gonna go back up then.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, I want to hear what you got to say. Wait, Dwayne said, wait a minute, why is it going out? As long as you respect each other. No, Dwayne, no. When you're an ex for a reason. What you still got to be friends with your ex for? Dwayne said as long as you respect each other.
Well,
I'm going to make sure this is plugged up. Keep talking.
Yeah, that's a real sensitive area. And then, like, I'm trying to think of what kind of situation would be worth maintaining that friendship over the.
We took the kids out. Ain't no kids. So what's the point?
Yeah. So if you take the kids out, what do you have to gain from maintaining that relationship, especially if the person you're with has something or feels some kind of way about it? That would be the thing. So I mean, like, if you got a relationship like that with your significant other and they're okay with it, that's one thing. But if your significant other disagrees with it, doesn't like it, or doesn't feel comfortable, that's something I feel like personally you should take off the table. But that's just me.
Dwayne, you trying to get in some trouble. You trying to get in some mess. Tell me why not. Dwayne, babe, go ahead.
No, okay, I'll say it again.
That's messy.
If you have that kind of relationship with the person you're with, and that person is comfortable with your relationship with your ex, that's y'all. Well,
here's the thing, though. Obviously, it's a touchy subject because the questions that came in to us, they wasn't cool with it.
Right.
And so there are a lot of women who really not cool with their man still being friends with their ex. But dudes always try to figure out a way to keep it going. What?
Carla.
Well, if you have kids. Right, Carla. Wait a minute. Carla, we took the kids out. We took the kids out of the scenario. So for everybody, take the kids off the table. Okay, let's take women. Mm-hmm. Like maybe it's, your ex from high school. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's different. It's a level of respect. An ex is an ex for a reason. Hello, Marvell. Okay? If my girlfriend has a problem with it, then I'll revisit it. Well, okay, fine. James gave you a thumbs up because I was still finna go in. Because what's the revisit if your current girlfriend or your wife says, I got a problem with it, then what does your ex have that you still need to maintain any kind of connection with that your current girlfriend? Read your last sentence. What you say, your last sentence? Carla, you wrote a lot, which I love. Oh, okay. Then a friendship is not, all caps, not necessary. I agree. Mm-hmm. Look, you start bringing exes into your current might be an ex too. It ain't that serious. They're ex for a reason. Dwayne, I say.
She back at Dwayne.
Dwayne, I say no to the ex. No to the ex.
Well, from a woman's perspective.
Not if you want to keep peace in the valley. Hello. And you want to be able to go to the valley real low. Okay, here go the second one. How much should you allow your family and friends in your business?
Are you asking me or are you posing that to the audience?
Okay, I'm asking y'all, and I'm asking you, and I'm thinking.
James is I'm on my way, LOL.
You trying. Look, Dwayne, at least you asked. Yes, Jennifer, I know, right? Hey, Jeremy. Not at all, Marvell. I'm with you. And you know what we always talk about? I'm talking loud, aren't I?
Yes.
Because I'm excited, y'all. Dwayne said keep them at your business. Okay, so I'm also ADHD. I can't help it. I'm all over the place. Because one part of me want to go back to this situation about the friendship. Can I have like 1 minute?
Sure.
Which means really like 2.
Uh-huh.
Or 3. Okay, so
Go ahead.
we always talk about the men. But as a woman, we're a little unfair. And I said this last week too. Women, y'all don't be mad at me because I'm giving all our secrets away. But we kind of feel like we can handle still being friends with our ex. But we feel like the man can't. That's a double standard, isn't it?
Yes.
But you know why we feel like that, don't you?
Absolutely not.
Ladies, help me out. Come on, y'all. I'm not the only one that feels like, and I'm not really just saying me personally, but overall, women feel like they could still be cool with their exes. But we really not cool with our men being cool with their exes at all. And maybe for me, it's because I know me. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? What, Dwayne? About what? I'm not serious about what? Oh, that we can be cool. I'm just being honest. I ain't say I was fair. I did not say, babe, you read what I talk because I be talking a lot.
Nah, we had better chances than y'all, LOL.
Well, it takes 2 to tangle now. Dwayne, I'm not saying it's cool for us. I'm just being honest that we do kind of think we have a different level of control. Maybe?
Well, I think women feel like they can compartmentalize things better than men. And I think that's what she's getting at. Whereas I think women see men as, you know, these physical beings who have difficulty separating. Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm talking to Carla. You continue.
Oh. Like separating, okay, this is ex, this is current, and not allowing anything that happened before to interfere with what's going on, and then maintain this totally platonic friendship with someone you used to be intimate with. I think most women feel like emotionally and developmentally they can handle the
That's
shift,
what Carla just said.
the shift from being intimate and then now this person is just a friend. Because when women put you in a certain area, they can put you there.
And you're going to stay there.
And keep you there. And I think most women would feel like men don't have the emotional capacity to make that separation.
That's exactly it, babe. Because for us as women, for us to kick it with you, we can kick it and we ain't trying to sleep with you. Like, because we got to have some kind of, for the most part.
I ain't letting you do it, but I understand.
Right. I don't need to be friends with my ex. But for the most part, women don't have to be, women do have to be emotionally connected in order to have sexual intercourse.
All right, Dwayne, we'll catch you later, man.
See you, Dwayne. Well, you can catch the rest of it later. Peace out. Whereas men, we know that y'all can hit it, get up, and be gone. And there's no emotional attachment. And then next time you see the woman, she going, ooh, I think we got something. He like, mm-mm. So that's why, for the most part, we're like, no.
No.
No. Mm-mm. Okay. Should you have, well, to what extent should you allow your family and friends to be in your business?
Well, I think to a degree, you have to share some of your family with your family. They want to be a part of your life. They kind of want to know what's going on, you know, just like basic day-to-day kind of things. But as far as any issues, any problems, any dysfunction, those kind of things should be kept, you know, at a minimum as far as sharing that with your family. Because when you go through something and then like you got this family on this side, this family on this side, when I go tell my family what's going on and she tell her family what's going on, now...
What's with the battery?
I don't know.
Keep going. Y'all keep going. Keep going. Let me see what's up with the battery.
And then that can create some conflict because whatever it is, when the couple works through it, the family still might have some issues with what happened, or you know, they might take exception to the way they feel like their family member was treated by the other person's family. Now you got family drama, and the couple has moved past it, but the family fighting now, and I think it's counterproductive.
But you gotta keep going. I gotta find the charger.
Well,
I'll be back.
You silly. So the main thing is share with your family. just enough to keep them, just keep them informed about what you are and make them feel like they're actually a part of, a part of the family, and they kind of know what's going on in your life, and you're kind of in touch with, what's going on in their lives too. But as far as like talking giving them all the details and all the, the 411, I think that's unhealthy, because what do you have, sacred between you and your significant other if you're telling your family everything that's going on, and then you'll get over it, and like I said, the family may hang on to that stuff.
Got to use discernment on what to share and what not. Always think of how your mate would feel if they knew what info you were sharing.
That's absolutely correct. So it's about respect too. You got to respect your marriage enough, and respect your spouse enough, or your significant other enough to understand that once whatever the problem is, and once all that emotion dies down, let me let her in. Yeah, so once all that emotion go away, then you got a couple that's still left there to sort through whatever's going on, and then it becomes more complicated when you have to take the family through a process and try to get them to love one another again too. And it gets out of control. So the less you tell your family about the intimate details of stuff in your relationship, problems, disagreements, the better.
Carla, are you in a place that we can include you in live? Whew. I had to go clear across the building. Okay. All right. Did you hold it down?
I tried.
Okay. So the last one was for men, because we talked about this last week. It's hard for men to really open up.
Take a couple deep breaths.
Okay. I can advertise, tap in. Oh, on the bus. Girl, you're going to have to do something when you're on the bus, Carla. I love reading your comments. She got this, like, CTA Bus Chronicles, because of stuff that she sees. OMG. I know. We wanted somebody to join us live, because I love the fact that we can actually include you. So if somebody wants to join in on us, just kind of like raise your hand or something. So the last thing was, as men, it's bad enough that y'all don't really open up and communicate on a regular. So when you live so far away from your own family, and I know we just kind of came to the consensus that you really shouldn't have your family too much in your business, but you need somebody to talk to. Who, as men, who do you talk to? Who should you talk to?
Well, I mean, it takes some time to kind of figure out who those people are. You can open up enough to even, remotely tell them about how you feel about their family member, if it's somebody from the significant other's family, or even just like a friend, because sharing that kind of personal information for a man is like really opening yourself up and being vulnerable. It's kind of like, like your man card, get a couple of holes punched out of it, like.
But that's so false.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I'm being honest. I'm telling you how men think.
Right, right. She's all about who you can trust. It's true. But what I'm saying is it's false, because if all men think, it's about the man card, and, and you really don't want to share, then you never share. Yeah. Hey, Patrick.
I mean, but from the beginning, men are not encouraged to be expressive and to talk and to learn how to express how they're really feeling inside.
Is therapy an option?
Well, of course therapy is an option.
A lot of men don't think that they should go to therapy.
I mean, but you're talking about basically reprogramming how a man thinks about himself and communication in order to do that. And it's difficult.
True.
It's difficult. So when women are kids and the little games that you're encouraged to play, everything involves communication.
That's true. Well, you know what? Maybe when y'all,
house, you reenact.
Well, I was just gonna say, we play house, but boys play house too.
We don't play house.
Hey, no. Tiffany.
No,
y'all did play house with the girls.
No, yeah, but who was doing the talking? Who was coordinating? Who was gonna be who? It was the girls pretty much dictating the house. So
Y'all
you're going to be the little brother. And you say this and you do this and you do that. So we're not really learning how to communicate. We learn to take orders early on. And we learn how to stuff our emotion and express ourselves physically and through silence more so than we do expressing how we really feel and getting in touch with our emotions.
So on that last note then, though, hey, Larry, so how do we change that? How do we get men to be more expressive, to open up? Hey, Nikki, Nicole, my West Side sister. How do we get
What's
men?
up, Laro?
Laro. How do we start getting men to start opening up, to have these conversations, to have male bonding groups or meetings or just really hanging out?
No, I think we no male bonding group. I mean, like the.
Why men can't have a male bonding
You see,
group?
you gotta be subtle with it, and it has to just be aimed at something kind of like non-confrontational, just chill, and then gradually get into having conversations about issues that we have. So it has to be done gradually. You can't just sit us down and have, this group, because it feels kind of girly to us, and we ain't gonna buy into that so quick.
Well, okay, I hear that. And Brian is saying, Brian, what are you saying? He said, Kim made a promise to be honest and always communicate. So, like, you're saying, like, when you first get into a relationship, you make the promise to always communicate. I mean, we say that, but communication looks different for so many people. Look at Leon.
Leon, what's up, cuz?
What's up, cuz? You in a relationship, cuz? You doing that thing for real? Don't answer that if it ain't. We messing with you. We just messing with you.
Yeah, get this. You can stay tuned in and get this work, cuz.
Put that work in. But seriously, I think as we move forward, I think we should start thinking about that. Like, how do we get men? Well, actually, a lot of guys communicate on this. Like, I'm really impressed by y'all, because it's a lot of the guys. You're the ones who are expressing yourselves and putting questions in. So,
it's a lot easier to give your opinion, and when you have if you're by yourself and you hear something, you process it and you can think about it, versus real time, face to face with your partner, and you're trying to sort through, like we talked about last time, those different wavelengths of communication, terminology differences, and understanding.
The listening part.
Yeah. So I'm listening, you're listening. Are we trying to understand each other? Are we trying to be right? So there's a power struggle going on with the communication piece, and the understanding isn't happening at the rate that it should be. So men shut down. We shut down when we are reminded of how poorly we communicate compared to how effective women communicate.
And as a wife of many years, Larry said do a panel. We will. There's so much that we're already planning. We're excited about it. And Carla says communication is key. It absolutely. And James, babe, you're right, because I'm guilty. I'm sorry. Hey, Jasmine. Oh my gosh, and you are about to get married. Oh, honey, you tune in. And Sora, you can call me anytime, okay? Got to get my client. Okay, go get her. Love you. You want Ian, Larry? Okay, we got it. We got it. Thanks, Carla. See you next time. Because I'm guilty of it. And women, y'all, I know. I keep 16 years. Oh, Carla, that's what's up. That's what's up. We are. When we get frustrated and you all are not communicating, Marvell said, we've been married 18 years last Monday. We've been together 20 years, married 18. Hallelujah.
I ain't gonna say that, but
somebody.
Some people have issues.
Real issues.
Need to work on it.
Real issues. But we are. Thank you, Patrick. We are, when we get frustrated at the fact or at the lack of communication, or the fact that you guys aren't communicating the way we do, or the way that we. Shut up, Marvell. Don't get me started.
Stop hitting me.
I ain't hitting you. He's so sensitive. See?
Hey, I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Let me finish my point. Go ahead.
So for married couples, couples who aren't married, people who are in serious relationships, there will come a point.
Christina.
And if you're married and have been married for any amount of time, you know that there have been disagreements, arguments, fights, whatever you want to call them. And the woman will have a file, literally up here, a file with dates and times and instances, and during each conversation, she can highlight what she was feeling at that time and what I did that prompted her to feel that way and what I should have said, and and it's all this stuff, and she'll lay it all on you, blah 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 blah, and I'm sitting trying to listen and take it in, and then when she get done with about 3 or 4 minutes of that,
hey Doc, and
she look at me and like,
you ain't got nothing like right.
Like you ain't got nothing to say. I'm like, man, I'm still trying to catch up. Like, I'm still trying to, figure out what just happened to me. I'm sitting there looking stupid. Like, man, she just dropped a literal bomb on me, and then stopped and like, so what should be my response after one of them dissertations? You know what I'm saying? Now. What do you say behind that?
You don't, and you better give me my props. I am learning, and I'm getting better. Women are very detailed. Hey, Stella, yes, we are, but you're right. The truth is, we go like, right,
y'all
because we hold it in.
Y'all pull out the semi-automatic weapon. And
we do.
Down. It was like, now what you got to say? Nothing.
I'm dead.
What am I say behind that?
The thing is,
my response typically to all that is, babe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you.
Aww, it is true, because they think, women, would you tell them, they think we talk all the time and we don't hold stuff in. We do hold stuff in. If we told y'all everything we felt, if we told y'all every time we were annoyed, every time we were mad, disappointed, whatever.
Y'all need counseling for that. Who got that much to say?
He said, fill us with holes and want us to respond.
Yeah.
Right, we call it, right, we pick our battles. And so here's the thing that I would like to say. Women, am I lying? You want to write it down?
No, because this is literally what y'all do. Keep talking.
Understand that the things that we are bringing to you. Hey, Rudy.
Say that for later.
The things that we are bringing to you. See, he won't take me. You're supposed to listen and love. The things that we are bringing to them is because it's an issue. So if we bring it to you, it's something that needs to be addressed. It's something that you need to pay attention to. Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you, we do not bring everything to you.
I understand.
And so when we bring something to you, he's silly, Marvell. If we bring, I tell everything because I want to be free from stressing. I know, Silly, but we don't tell them everything that bothers us in the moment. We try to bring what's important to us, like, overall. And so when y'all don't respond to that, then that makes us feel some kind of way, and then it does build up. And then when we finally release, the purpose of the release is to kind of let you know that, see, here's the real issue. Mm-hmm. We could have had y'all a long time ago. So it's our way of trying to stress to you that what we're saying is important. Mm-hmm. But I agree, and it's bogus.
And also what I've noticed too is that, like, if you pay attention to when women talk, so let's just say, here's the central topic, right? Mm-hmm. This is what y'all really talking about. But you talk about stuff that's right outside of the topic, and you talk about those things. So you talk around it and then to it. Like, man, we start at point A, we go in a straight line to point B, and then we through talking. And that's
I can't stop laughing because it's so true.
That's really the divide. So if you listen to guys talking on the phone, what's up, dog? Hey, what you doing? We going to play ball? What time we going? Okay, I'll see you there at 5, blah, blah, blah.
How do we sound?
Hey, girl. Hey, we going to lunch? Like, okay. Yeah, what restaurant we going to? Because I feel like I want to eat some. Girl, what you feel like eating? And y'all have a conversation about the food, and ain't set a time, ain't moved, and ain't went nowhere yet. Meanwhile, so if a guy be like,
we're working out the details.
Hey, dog, hey, what we eat, man? I want some pizza. Let's go to such and such. All right. Like, what time you want to meet? 12:30? All right, cool. I'll see you then. Boom. Y'all
I'm
talk,
speechless. 'Cause
y'all,
you're
y'all,
right.
y'all talk around the issue, have little several side conversations around the issue, and then like, oh, girl, we talking about this. Now, what we gonna do about that?
It's true. Like, we are so detailed and we are very expressive. And you all are fixers because y'all like, okay, you hungry? Let's go get something to eat. But we're like, I'm hungry, but
That's
I kind of
a
got
good
a taste for it.
That's a
It
really
is.
good one.
Carla brought that up. And you know what? I think on that note, we're going to probably have to shut it down. It's already a quarter after.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to keep this at like 30 minutes because we don't want to.
But I'm saying that whole fix.
I know. I was going to say, Carla brought it up, and I was going to say maybe we should talk about that next time. The problem is next time is a whole month away.
Mm.
I know. I love y'all. Don't you love them?
Yeah, I'm learning to love them, baby. I don't know everybody.
I say
like...
you don't love our people.
I'm kidding. But I love y'all.
He's so wrong. I feel like, what do you say? Won't stick to the same conversation for nothing. No, we don't, Marvell. We don't. Because we got a lot to say, a lot on our mind. But we get to it. Okay, so I really want us to, I don't want us to keep y'all, but at the same time, babe, that, Carla, the point that you brought up about women being detailed and men being fixers is so huge. Can we maybe end on that? Hey, Reggie! Okay, why you think about that?
No, wait, why do we have to leave now?
We should leave now because we kind of said 30 minutes. We didn't tell the people that, but we committed to 30 minutes.
No, we can't leave that for a month.
Okay, so women are detailed and nurturers, and men are fixers. But while you're doing that, I want to say something to Reggie. Reggie, you could think about it real quick.
Think about what?
That.
What? You about the I mean, I already know what I wanted to say.
Okay, so I want to say something to Reggie. Reggie, oh my gosh, I miss being in the choir. Like, I hope people don't get mad at me because I've been in other choirs. But I want to say my foundation of being in an excellent choir and being under just a perfectionist of a director, it came from you. And I want everybody, this is a serious moment. I want everybody to know that you are amazing. The way you directed us, that you kept us on focus, and you say, you know, what? I ain't nobody finna cry. You like watch the brownies, and you were serious with it, and you be oh my God! And people don't realize being in a choir, you listen by ear, the skill sets. You learn to coordinate. I mean, literally, you learn your key while listening to other people and learning their key to harmonize the movements, all that. Hey, Sister Sherry. So I just want you to say I love you and I appreciate you being one of my foundational teachers. I keep music in my life now. I'm really hard on people when it comes to singing and choirs and stuff because of the foundation that you laid for me. I honor you and I thank God for you. Okay, so back to our regularly scheduled show. You know. Issues. Okay, we're going to end on this. The fact that we communicate so differently because women are detail-oriented. Women are nurturers. For the most part, our gender role is not geared toward women being straight fixers. Mm-hmm. I'll read. You talk because you said you were ready.
Yeah, go ahead. I was just reading.
I know. I'll read. Go ahead. Hey, Prisha! Sally Man, Jimmy Jam, great show. I gotta go pick up my son for swimming. All right, I love you, Steve. Thanks for being with us. See you next time. Hey, Brisha. Go ahead.
All right. So
love you all.
How am I supposed to talk to you doing that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is the last one. Then we do need to wrap up.
All right. So the fixer aspect I was talking about is just basically the man's response to hearing his wife, his significant other, explain, especially when someone has done something to hurt you, or somebody did something that made you feel bad, you know, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And when y'all come to us, you want us to just listen and hear.
That's true.
And it's difficult as a man and as a husband to hear this story being told to you about someone hurting you, and I can only listen. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I want to do something. I want to find out who did it and kill him. You know what I'm saying?
But not kill him for real.
Not, I mean, I'm just saying.
He's not going to kill for real.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but it's 2017.
I got it. My hands are clean. My hands are clean. But anyway, but that's the response. Just like the same response you have when it comes to your children. And
that's different.
No, it ain't. Same emotion. That protective nature that you have over your kids.
Hey, Sulema.
Your mate has that same protection over the kids and you too.
That's true. That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
And so we want to defend, we want to protect. But in doing that we stop listening and we get into
and that's the frustrating part. Brisha, the question was, Brisha said, what's the question? We're ending on this note, the fact that communication is definitely key. But as far as women, we are more nurturers. We're more detail oriented. We get the details of what's going on, and then we begin to process a little bit, so we can be a little more logical. Men are fixers by nature, so the moment they hear of a problem, they want to go straight into fixing without always hearing the details, or even without really hearing what it is we want and what do we need them to do and be for us. So that was the gist of it. And you have a point. James was saying, as fixers, as soon as they hear a problem, they want to go right into resolving it, even if it means kicking somebody's tail. And oftentimes when they do that, they don't realize that they're no longer emotionally available to us. And we want them to, be available to us. That's the gist. I was going to say, I was just going to say, Brisha, I think that you are the exception. Brisha, I love reading your stuff, and I be going, this is my first cousin, which means I'm not too far off from you. I've had to learn to kind of temper my temper because I've been known to go from 0 to 110. Mm-hmm. Yes, you are. You are Pat and James kid. And Pat did not play at all. And Brisha is the one. Brisha go to fix it and get the details later. So, on that, we love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining in. We had a good time. Mm-hmm. This is cool. What I love is this gets my husband talking.
Because normally I'm at home, I'm like this.
You know what?
I don't say nothing.
You know what? Y'all pray for me.
And then when we do these shows, I come alive. Like somebody put a battery in my back.
Brisha, we don't want to bore y'all. She said, wait, it's been over 45 minutes and we said 30 minutes. So the goal is once a month, Listen and Love will be on with James and Sally Kay. Right now we're looking at the last Monday of every month. That's a bit problematic because of his work schedule. So how about we'll kind of leave it up in the air as of right now. We don't really know when it'll be. I personally like once a week, but we don't want to.
You should post something on your timeline and then say like, the show will be, 3 or 4 days, 4 or 5 days out, so that people will see it.
And give us questions or give us what they
Well,
want.
they can know to tune in. Because like now, nobody knew we were coming on.
I told y'all yesterday. But Brisha just said she did a text, so I'll make sure I text.
See?
You should end with asking, do we have any questions? Okay. She said I missed it. Don't be sorry. You can go back and say, okay, fine. Anybody got any questions? Nikki, people been doing the questions along the way. So, I'll stop and answer questions. Jay will stop and answer any questions. But seriously, if you have any questions, put it in the timeline. After the show last week, people actually inboxed us. I know. People actually went back and made comments on here. Brisha calling you. She said Cousin James.
Yes.
So definitely feel free. We love it. It not only inspires you all, but it inspires us too, because the stuff we're talking about is real and it's not from a book. It's stuff that we've gone through. I think he was throwing some jabs at me too, talking about the communication thing, how we be shooting them.
Yeah, straight up. Fully automatic weapons.
But it's cool. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get better. I mean, you only get better with time.
Say so.
Say so. we love you all so much. So I know I said once a month, but it seems like after consulting with my partner here, we'll put something up. Read that for me. We'll put something up. We'll ask y'all, what's up? What do y'all want to see? What do y'all want to hear? When? And we'll work it out. What was the question?
It doesn't make me feel less than a man if you fix something. No.
That's a good question.
Well, in our relationship, if she fixed something, it's because it'll be like a family or relationship dynamic piece that she'll fix. Talking about fixing something around the house, I ain't got to worry about that.
I would say I'm not doing that. No way. I'm gonna call somebody. But I think Brescia, I know what you're saying, and I think you see me trying to end. Brescia, you ain't sick. I think it depends on how you do it. Because I have an example, and I'm gonna tell on myself, and I'm always apologizing. Okay, we had a situation recently where our son broke a door in the house, and obviously I didn't say much about it, and I left it to him. My husband reached out to see about getting it fixed. But for me, he took too long. So
the guy took too long.
You got on it, but then you waited on the dude, and dude never followed up. And I'm like, don't wait on him. Get it done. Go to somebody else, right? In this demeanor, this is how I'm saying it. So finally, I was like, okay, I got somebody else to handle it. Kind of sort of in that demeanor. But that's the issue. Like, if I came and said, hey, babe, what's going on with the door? And he said, oh, the dude said he's going to come, but he didn't come. And I said, well, babe, how about if I contact some people? Or how about I reach out to Joe Blow? So now it's more of consulting him, and he's ultimately making the decision, even though I'm kind of making the decision because I brought it to him, and I already knew that this would work. That is not demeaning. But when I go, you ain't got that fixed yet? Fine, I already got it taken care of. Joe Blow coming tomorrow. That's like cutting your balls and handing them to you.
I didn't feel that way.
I didn't say you felt that way, and I didn't do it that way. I'm saying when women present in that manner. You don't think that's a little demeaning?
No, it's only demeaning if you like, I asked you to get that done, and you're sorry, blah, 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 blah. That's why I got somebody else to do it.
Why you got to be all the use son of the suches on it in order?
No, I'm just saying, that's the only way, well, me personally.
Not you personally overall, though.
Yeah, overall, I think any man would take offense to his mate talking to him like that.
So it's the way that you present it.
Yeah, what you said.
What I said. So on that note,
you fixed it, and I ain't mad.
I fixed it, right? We love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining in on Listen
and Love.
See y'all next time. Peace out.